working again. I don't know. Sorry about that. I had to restart my computer. I don't know why I have to do that sometimes. Like, it's like something about my internet connection or whatever. Just like sometimes it has this like blip. I think it's like my network connection and my computer colluding to be slightly annoying because sometimes when it cuts out for a second, when it comes back, like the network will come back, but then I can't connect to, like I can't start streaming again. Like if I try and even once it's back, when I try and start streaming, it will still continue. It'll allege that like it is unable to connect, even though there's no reason that it shouldn't be able to connect. So yeah, that's cool. It's one of my new favorite things. So thank you for standing by. Oops, I'm just gonna get the notification bar going. Because why not? I like notifications. Get that back in action. Let's open Spider again, paint.net. I just like, in order to restart really fast, I closed paint.net and it was like, would you like to save these files? And I was just like, yes. And I hope I didn't accidentally ruin everything. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. Alright, so let's reopen some of those files to see what happens. So I was working on both of these, right? Let's see how good those look. Let's open the doll. Well, I guess I'm not really working on it right now. I'll find out what the damage was there later. Alright, did I save it? Alright, I think I at least saved it in the correct state. So that's supposed to be good, hypothetically. Oh, I had these files open. Did these get messed up? Did I accidentally mess these up somehow? No, these seem about how I left them. Alright, so I'll just keep on keeping on, assuming that everything's fine. I'll rerun the script so that we can have the game going again. Yeah. Why not? So, yeah, there's JourneyBot, our narrator. And I just want to see my character when he shows up. I think he should show up soon, right? Or maybe, no, if the join messages aren't working. I guess they might not be working. Oh, and I have to re-enter the chat. Oh, I'm not in the chat room. That's why the join message isn't there. Oops, wrong button. So, pop out. Let's go, I don't know, left arbitrarily. Come on. Come on. Left. There he is. Yeah, alright. Seems fine. Hopefully he'll continue to look fine once he gets his cane and all that stuff. But for now, let's assume that's the case. Oh, I was listening to music earlier, and I think I'm going to put music on again. Sorry, just 1 second. Don't mind me. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. Now, as we were saying, before we were so rudely interrupted, file. So I did what? I did the gloves and I did glove stick. So now, walking stick is next up, right? And then walking glove stick, or long gloves walk stick, or whatever it's called. This one should be easy. Oh yeah, actually no. Now that I have the updated versions, I should just use the updated versions instead of the old ones. Glove stick. Yeah, these guys here. Because actually glove stick, like these two are exactly the same thing, hypothetically. So like, I can just, now that I have this one updated, I can just pay, oh, except the images are different size. That's the only difference. Yeah, so that should be good. Save that, and then similarly, like if I just like not the whole image is the same, but like if I, like this part of the image is going to be the same on both of these. So, wait, hold on. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Bam. That was quick. Save. Yes. Save. Yes. Alright, and now, last but not least, the long gloves. So file, open. Oh yeah, and actually, if I recall correctly, the long gloves, like the shirt was no longer even visible on the background layer of the long gloves. Like right here, like you couldn't even see the shirt anymore. So we don't have to worry about the arm. And so for this one, yeah, we can just do kind of like what we were doing before. So copy, or actually no, this one, I'll copy, new layer, paste, put this below, and I can just erase the shirt sleeve part from this layer. Use a smaller brush for detail, and then yeah, and then that's kind of all set. Although I'm actually going to go to this layer and delete some of these stray pixels because they are not necessary. Yeah, alright, and so now I can smush these together and ship it. File, save, yeah, save, sorry, got distracted. I was just thinking of like what else I can do with this, and I was thinking like, I should do like bracers now that the forearms are part of the gloves and separate from the chest. Like I could do like cool, like, so the next upgrade for the gloves could be like smaller gloves, but then like with a cool bracer thing going on too, or something. Yeah. I could put something in the hand too. Like so far we've had the walking stick in the offhand, but we've had nothing in the main hand. The main hand is a little weird. Like with the sash. That whole space is very petite, and so it's hard to put things there without it looking confusing. But the reason I was converting all of this stuff was so that I can put the shirt on the chest layer and stuff. So now let's do that. I think I did. That was all of the. I'm pretty sure that was all of the hands. So now what? Now let's open our doll, because we're going to change the torso area once more. Yeah, so let's keep the chest visible. Wait, no, keep it visible, hide pretty much everything else. Because basically what we're going to do now is move the, wait, where's the head? We're going to move this shirt down to the other layer. So let's make a new layer for the chest. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah. Maybe we should have the head layer draw over the chest layer, because if I move the shirt onto the chest layer, then we can't have that collar coming down over the chest. So I probably will want to make that change as well. So do we want another layer as for like accessories? For like things that would, like what the compass is? Like do you actually want to have the compass as like a separate slot? Excuse me. I think no. Because frankly, I was not impressed by what like range of possibilities I had for that area. So I think I think that will just be part of the chest, and it'll just have to go under the head. So let's fix that up. Chest has to draw under the head. Yeah. But as far as like depth, because like most of this order represents like depth information, and as far as this depth information goes, that actually makes more sense, I'd say. Yeah. All right. Save that. Yeah. So then what? What then? Okay, so copy all this good stuff. Is there one additional pixel, I guess? Alright, include this one extra pixel. Actually, I guess I could just cut this cleanly. What am I doing? Chest, yeah. Hide the chest layer. Hide it, I said. And then, no, it doesn't, this doesn't cut perfectly cleanly. So yeah, never mind. Include this pixel. Copy from this layer onto this layer. Except stay lined up, please. I think that's lined up. Yeah, I think that's lined up. Alright, and then this layer. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. No. I don't have to change that order. Because, wait. Because we can have the lower chest layer. We can use the lower chest layer. As well as the upper chest layer. So maybe the shirt is actually moving onto the lower chest layer. Maybe. So then I can kind of do that thing I was talking about. Like, if I have accessories and stuff, they can go on the upper chest layer. And then if I have other stuff, they can go on the lower chest layer. And the lower chest layer... Well, actually, let me check. Let me make sure that'll work. Right, so... Head chest here. Oh, yeah, I do have the lower chest layer. No, I don't have the lower chest layer yet. But lower chest layer would be the last thing to draw. Is that going to work out okay? Yeah, I think that works out. I think that makes sense. Alright, cool. Interesting. Alright, cool. Right, okay, so this will actually go here. We can call this chest 2. And this will actually be easier to set up, because I don't have to smoosh the layers together, and chest 2 doesn't actually change between the one you start with and then the... oh, I do need to do one thing, is for our ordering file, we need to, if this isn't going to be part of the main thing anymore, then it has to be a new thing, and so wait, oh, what state was this file in when I saved it last? Equip order. Alright, mostly good. Oh, except with an extra space at the end. I don't think I'm supposed to have an extra space character at the end. Or extra line break at the end. Alright, yeah, so we start with a shirt too. And then we have to make the shirt and everything. Yeah. Alright, so, here we go. So, right, basically now from this layer, we can delete, we can erase, like, or here, let's hide the chest 2 for a second, and delete, like, pretty much all of this stuff. Deselect, pretty much all this stuff, pretty much. Let's use a slightly bigger brush. And a slightly finer brush again. Oh, this is where all those crummy pixels come from like sloppy erase jobs. Because I almost just left some of those crummy pixels, the ghost pixels that irritate me. Alright. But yeah, we can clean this up pretty well. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So this is this is our character now. Just a little face. And alright, so now let's clean up the chest 2 layer. And yeah, so actually one thing I want to do here is I want to like mostly trim out the stuff that doesn't make sense, but then also because like this has to, so like hold on, just what am I trying to do here? Let's get this color, and yeah, just to make sure that there's no like crack between the two assets. I'm gonna fill in this with so this is like how the shirt comes. Like you don't see any of this stuff, but like hypothetically, this is how the shirt resolves. Like this is how it comes up, and whatever. But yeah, this is all covered by like chin area and like just jawline. Anyways, so cool. And now, yeah, now I can just ship this as oh, except this. Okay, so yeah, this is the shirt, right? So. Oh wait, it's kind of light and hard to see in some places. So I'm gonna put in a new layer down here and spill it highly noticeable, just so I can see the outline of the shirt. Actually, some of this outline is unnecessary. Oops. Some of this outline I'm pretty sure is unnecessary. Like I don't think we actually need those pixels. We don't actually need these pixels. Ghost pixels. I think some of these pixels that I'm not actually erasing, I'm just hallucinating them, but whatever. Alright, so this is our shirt. Kind of looks like a horse head. Not really. I'm just still hallucinating. Alright, but yeah, this copy this file new. Oh yeah, first I should do the dimensions. So 3771. Sorry, it's just those numbers remind me of Leet, but not really. Anyways, new folder shirt, new data file, data. So all right, so 37. Oh yeah, wait, why am I doing that? Oh no, I lost my numbers. Those numbers that were showing in the bottom corner of the screen. Apparently if I change tools, it doesn't work anymore. Alright, so I shouldn't have changed tools, but whatever. 3771. 37 minus 23 is 14, right? So 14... 71 minus 48 is 17. No, 27. Wait, what am I doing? No, 17. Wait, what? My brains. Yeah. No. Wait, what am I talking about? It's 23. 17. I don't know where I came up with that. Anyways, it's 23. I'm really bad at arithmetic, you guys. It's really sad that I keep doing this to myself. Alright, copy. File new. Alright, the dimensions are 16 by 13. Which is funny. The shirt is 16 by 13, but then like the head is like 40 something by like 40 something. Anyways, okay. Paste. File save. As equipment chest shirt 2 dot ping. This is the lower layer, etc., etc. And then, oh wait, actually, oh wait. So now we have to do the actually, so I should change this color down here to like green or something, because the compass is like reddish. What are you doing? Oh, deselect. So yeah, show the chest. Okay, I think it has an extra pixel along the edge. Most of it should be the same though. So yeah, 3771 is the same. So I'm going to copy this data and replace the compass data. Yes, replace. Except, yeah, so 3771. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't save it. What? Oops. Alright, so save that, and then whatever, I'll just copy it over. That's funny. But it's not the same size, so hold on. These are not correct. Or one of those is correct, but the other, I think it's actually 17 by 13 or something. Alright, oh, yeah, right, okay, so copy from this layer, copy file, new, yeah, 17 by 13. 17, 13, alright, save that. Excuse me. Yes, good. New file, paste. So this is the shirt for the compass. Save as chest compass 2.png. Yes. And then copy this layer into a file new, also 17 by 13, paste, and then this is the compass file. Save as compass 0. Yes. Yes. Alright, cool. Oh, and now I have to update the the adventure image to be just the floating face. Yeah. So what yeah, so show the adventure, hide the other stuff, deselect, it doesn't matter, just copy all of this, and then file, open, adventure 0, it's getting smaller and smaller, paste, keep canvas size, oh actually, yeah, I should do this on the new layer, paste, keep canvas size, I think that's lined up. Yeah, I think that's lined up. And then get rid of the backgrounds. Yep, this is the adventure. File, save. Save, yeah. First of all, save this, and then also save as the other frame of animation too. At this point I can be pretty confidently say that there's not actually going to be animation here. So I can also reduce the size of this file. But, I don't know. Oh. Hold on a second. Deselect this. If I change the canvas size, yeah. I could just add 2 pixels on the top and like 2 pixels on the side, and then the math would be less weird, but whatever. No, I can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, but we'll have to shift all of the layers. I'm gonna have to shift all of the layers. Let's find out. Image, resize, or canvas size? Wait, hold on. What's the difference between resize and canvas size? Oh, here we go. Yeah, alright, so yeah, bottom right. And then we'll make it 98 by 98. Yeah. Or 98, excuse me. 98 by 98. Actually, maybe they'll make the width like 103. And then it'll be 30 by 50, and that'll be a lot easier. Nah, this is fine. Cool. Cool. We just added in 2 pixels. All right. So now file save. Now I can rename this to be what? I don't care. Don't save. I don't know. What? Did it actually not save? No, it saved. Whatever. Yeah. All right. So now our doll is not. So the reason their doll file was named doll 2348 is because those are the pixel offsets. But now because I added 2 pixels, it's 2550, which is a lot easier for my bad arithmetic brain to process. Those are much rounder numbers. All right. Cool. So, Dr. Fire Penguin, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Alright, so let's keep on keeping on. What do I want to do now? Oh, I clearly want to change the adventure shirt color. Clearly. Why go through all that trouble if not but to change the adventurer's shirt color? So, I could actually do it before feathered cap. I could actually do it a long time ago. Boots in red. Nah, it'd be silly to change it. Sort of, yes. I just started streaming because my stream died and I had to restart it. But I did start late today. I started at around noon. So I've been streaming for like 3 hours and 45 minutes, notwithstanding those rude interruptions by the network. But yeah, we're working on more character art today, and we are so like we have well, I guess you can kind of see our adventure, the current state of our adventure. What did we do? We added in like new gloves, and we've been doing I keep saying I'm gonna make art, and then I keep doing like upkeep type work, but yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good to be on solid ground once more. It's I have a my current location is just way my current location is just way better than my old location, so we can actually like see nice like a nice view instead of having to just like get adrift in space endlessly. never to be seen again. So yeah, it is nice to be here. Sorry, my ship's teleporter is a little bit slow, so that's why I disappear for a for a moment when I change the camera angle. That makes sense, right? Alright. So, yeah, at some point the shirt is going to change color. But now I don't know when would be the right time to do that. Oh, I can get rid of this sash. I might revisit the sash idea at some point, but not today. Not today. Alright, oops, I don't need that many legs. Actually, I'll go with these legs. So... Where's layer 15? Oh yeah, layer 15. Wait, what's layer 18? I don't think layer 18 is a real thing. I think layer 18 is a lie. Why do I keep coming up with these random layers that just like don't have anything on them? Rush Jr., hey, how's it going? Welcome. You'd make a great photographer, Dr. Fire Penguin. Yeah, I think it's Earth. I haven't actually found any other humans yet. I haven't encountered any, but this is a very Earth-like planet, if not the real Earth. It's at least like Earth 2. Or like Earth Junior or something. So, let's see the alpha badge. Why not? No, I should... When I'm working on hats, I have to check the alpha badge to make sure it doesn't look weird where it's located, but I shouldn't show alpha badge most of the time because I have to make the characters look cool without alpha badge. And I mean, let's face it, with alpha badge, you just automatically look cool, just like automatically, like you don't even have to try. This is all of our layers, I think. All right. Yeah, this planet does exist in 6 dimensions, so that maybe it isn't Earth. um, uh, so yeah, shirt color is new shirt color is basically a palette swap. I'm basically just gonna take the old shirt color, chest 2. I'm gonna use the oldest trick in the book, the one where you go with oh, but what color am I gonna make it? I guess I could tint it bluish, because that seems to be like the prevailing theme here. So let's tint it bluish with a rectangle of not complete alpha value. And then, oh wait, why is, oh, because I didn't update the sleeve. Oh, so I should update the sleeve real quick, just before I forget. It'll go quick because it's only one little bitty piece. So open, what is it? Equipment, hands, long gloves, walk stick. Copy. Hands 2, new layer. Oops. Oh wait, no, not hands 2. Sorry. This should go near hands 1 or hands 0. Yeah. Right. I think that's lined up. And then this is the new hands 0. We can get rid of the old one. Hands 0. Alright. Select. Alright, so now, yeah, so now for our adventurer's color swap, we can, or for chest color swap, we can just, rectangle tool, and then, hold on, it's not done yet. And then selection tool, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Delete. Yay, look, color swap. That was easy. But that's not 100% complete because, wait, what layer am I on? Oh, I have low alpha. That's why my eraser tool is not working very well. Alright. Yeah, because I do want to adjust this further. So I was just adding, because there was no value to it before. There was like no saturation, or yeah, there was value. There was no saturation to it before. So now that there is saturation, we can and change the hue so that I mean, we might not even want it to be that saturated. I was just adding it in so we could have some saturation. So yeah, I think well, actually no, let's give it some saturation. And I don't know, I think this is like kind of in the school. Oh wow, he looks a little bit I mean, I don't think it's really the shirt that's doing it. I think it's like it's the bright red pants, but like, yeah. It's just tricky to get. I can't go green. I can't go green at all. I need to stay away from green. Because like even the slightest hint of green, just with those pants, it just does not look good. So, is this even an improvement? Like, it's supposed to be looking like an upgrade. It's supposed to be looking like you're getting cooler. Like so maybe it actually shouldn't be colorful. Maybe it should just be very not colorful. Maybe it's just like the slightest hint of color. Maybe it should just be like a darker tone. Yeah, that's better, probably. Like, until we get rid of those bright red pants, then we can't do much in terms of the way of, no, definitely not that. Until we get rid of those bright, or until we change pants, we can't do much else with color, because like it's just really easy to go really gaudy. So yeah, we can just add this shirt as one of the things that we got somewhere along the way. But where should we pull the switch from the other shirt to this one? If we do, should we do it before we get the red pants or after we get the red pants? I guess. Hold on. How does our adventurer look right now? That looks fine. honestly. I think that looks fine. So we can add it in as like the next thing. Maybe I should be thinking forward further. Like, if this is going to be the new shirt color, then, like, what direction is the outfit going after this? Because, like, I mean, we're going very, like, traveling bard type approach right now, in terms, like, we're just, like, you know, we have traveling gear, and we have this feathered cap, which is kind of funny. But, like, how is this? Because we're going to slowly, you know, keep replacing these items, so, like, what are we working towards? Maybe that would be a good thing to keep in mind when I'm just making arbitrary changes. Yeah, I don't know. This is fine for now. I do have to figure out the new direction, or like the next direction to move in. But I think this looks okay. I think so. Yeah, let's. So we're getting this where exactly? We can get it. Should we get it before or after the feathered cap? Maybe before the feathered cap. Yeah, because the feathered cap was the part where I started to realize how weird the shirt looked, so we should get this first. So, what is this called? This is, I don't know, like, dark shirt. Whatever. Dark shirt, compass. Yeah. Save. Or I won't save that yet, but, or no, I can save this. And then I have to make the dark shirt version of the compass, which is going to be just like the regular shirt version of the compass, except with this one image part swapped out. Oops, that's not the right place to go. Equip. Chest. Compass. Copy here. Dark shirt. Compass. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm just recovering from something, apparently. Like a slight throat situation. The weird part is I never actually like got sick. Really? Like there was never a day where it was like, ooh, I have a sore throat. And yet I've been recovering from this sore throat I never had for like a week now. Like more than a week. So thank you, Problematic Cake. Yeah, we're like we're spreading it up. We're so like this is just making this character art is basically the last thing I plan on doing before I'm calling this project like, you know, shippable, like playable. So like starting next week I'm actually gonna like put it into like open alpha, I guess would probably be the best way to describe it, or like maybe open beta. I don't know. It's one of those you know, one of those like preliminary stages. But yeah, before that happens, I just wanted to make some character art, and I might make some more backgrounds too, possibly, depending on the mood I'm in. But yeah, we're getting down to the finish line. We're getting close. Do I need more contrast on this darker version of the shirt? Like, what if I did like, what if I just bumped up the contrast a little bit? Is that helpful? Oh, that makes it way lighter. Hold on. So if I bump up the contrast a little bit and lower the brightness a little bit. Contrast. Is that better? Hold on, what did it look like before? Oh, wow. So yeah, there definitely wasn't any contrast before. But is adding in this contrast an improvement? I mean, I guess it doesn't really show very much. Like there's not a major difference between those things. So I could probably just skip it. Maybe bump it up a little bit. Maybe just tune it up slightly. But I don't have to go overboard with it. Is that better? Is that better or worse? I don't know, it's very, like, the glove is kind of, like, getting lost in the shirt now, a little bit, now that they're, So maybe I shouldn't make it, maybe I shouldn't make the shirt too dark. That's probably fine. The hand isn't really doing anything either. The glove is just kind of doing whatever right now, so I can chill, I can hang out. All right. So yeah, that's probably fine. All right, so now we just have to. Oh, I don't feel like lining it up super precise, so I'm just gonna copy all of it, and then in this layer, I'm gonna add a new layer. I'm gonna paste this in. I'm not going to resize the canvas. I'm gonna keep the canvas size. I'm just gonna line up the shirt. Oops. Alright, apparently the shirt has like a webbed armpit. So I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. That's funny. Let's get a narrower eraser tool. It's funny what you don't notice because of what other stuff covers up. But yeah, that was not really intended. That's probably fine. Alright, yeah, so this is the darker shirt. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so the way the system works is, so here's a progression list. So you start with brown cap, hands, which means no gloves, basically, a shirt, and legs, which means, like, you're not naked. The first thing you get when you upgrade is the sticks. The next thing you get are gloves. The gloves and the hands and what you have in your hands are the same thing. So the reason the upgrade goes from stick to glove stick is to indicate that you're getting gloves, but you still have the stick. Because later on you might lose the stick but keep the gloves or something like that. So the reason I'm saying this is because the upgrade system is incremental. So yes, like we will want to change the gloves at some point, and the gloves will change at some point, but they don't change at the same time. So we're getting this darker shirt, but those are the gloves that we had. We could go back and change the color of the gloves that we had, but I actually liked them fine. And not everything has to be literally 100% like picture perfect all together every upgrade, because just by the nature of these like rolling upgrades, like there's going to be like a few parts where like there are going to be points at which like, you know, a few of the things, you know, they're not how you would have made them if you were making a single sprite, but because we're doing this like rolling adaptation system, they're good enough. So thank you for the suggestion, but the reason I'm keeping it that way is because it's actually fine how it is. Save as. Oh, another thing I should mention is so this is a personal project. If you have any questions about why I'm doing things the way I'm doing them, I'm happy to answer those. Next week I'm doing a collaborative project where everyone will work together to make the game. Like literally everyone in the channel. Like I'll be here putting the pieces together, but like everyone will be calling the shots and everyone will be, you know, figuring out what to make and contributing all that cool stuff. But yeah, this week it's a personal project, so it is just me calling the shots this week. Y'all. That's starting. If that is something that interests you, I'm posting about it on my Twitter page. You can follow at srsly_bz to hear more updates about that. Also, it's if you want the short version, it's starting next week, Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time. So it should be fun. We've done a few of them before, and it's always weird, and it's pretty consistently fun. I think, yeah, they've all been pretty fun so far as well. One of them I did an overnight marathon, which made it feel less fun, but apart from the overnight marathon, it actually was still in good fun. What am I doing? I am saving this as the dark shirt compass. Oh, I'm smooshing the layers first. Or no, I'm getting rid of the old layer. And then I'm saving this as the new dark shirt compass, layer 2. Save. So I can just save it. I don't have to save as, yeah. Hey, I got a new follower. Problematic Cake, thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Welcome. Excuse me. Yeah, and so the reason the other reason I'm looking forward to next week is because this project I've been working on for a few months now is it's like it's coming along and it's getting to the point where it's going to be ready. And so when it's ready, I'm actually going to bring it over into this channel as well. So we'll be able to play it during the stream as well. So it'll be during the jam as well. So um, I think that'll be a fun opportunity to try out a few new things and just have and like come up with a crazy game too. The 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 way we do the voting for so the first round of voting is voting for a theme, and that like the I definitely recommend getting there for the start, because the very like the very opening, like first like hour or so of the event, I don't know, it's one of the most interesting parts, because that's when like we decide a lot of the major stuff. It's when we decide the theme of the jam. It's when we decide a lot of like the core. It's at least when we decide like the starting point, right? So like, because you know, once we pin a few things down, we have to start working. And so some of the first things we decide on have like pretty major impact. And so like first, so for themes of the jam, we just take suggestions. Like everyone can bring ideas for themes, and so we put those all together, and then we pick one. It's done just by open voting, so everyone gets to weigh in on which themes they want. And then so the way we've been doing, like picking, so like once we have the theme locked in, then we pick, like then we just, you know, talk about it and we decide what type of game we want to make. And the way we've been picking the type of game, basically like we just take like we take like words, like, or like we take like very fundamental like concepts, not like, sometimes it represents entire genres, like sometimes it's like simulation, but sometimes it's just like, you know, it's just like ideas about a game, like narrative, or like you know, basically like we try and like we pick the components that we really think will be essential to the game, and then we end up with like a pretty long list of like all these different qualities, and then people can vote on as many different things as they want. So what we do is we open the voting, and so like of all of these, like I think last time we had like 20 something of these you know, components, like potential like components of the game. We picked like the top 4, and then we made it so like the the 4 that made it to the top were team-based, sexy survival. Or no, it was just those 3. Yeah, no, we took the top 3. It was team-based sexy survival game that we made. So then we yeah. It was interesting. And then yeah, and then so then over the course of the next few days, we make the game itself. So should be a good time. I'm just gonna turn off the microphone for 1 second. I will be right back. Sorry for the delay. All right, so I saved the dark shirt compass added into the list. So now if I rerun the script, our bot will probably have the dark shirt, because he has so many points. He has all of the experience points. Oh, one thing I might want to, yeah, look at him go. So now he just looks a little, I don't know. He looks a little darker, a little more mysterious, a little bit, kind of. And yeah, some of the features are a little bit indistinct, but like, I don't know, he looks a little more shadowy. He looks a little less, I don't know, well, at this point he's basically like shed all the vestiges of his initial, or his or her initial appearance. So this is Hyper Muffin, hey. Thank you. Yeah, right? Like, game dev streams are about work, and like every work has its like monotonous part, right? Or like most of it does. Like eventually, like you get to, because it's not always just exciting and new. Sometimes you just have to like put yourself to it and like really like bang out whatever needs to get done. So yeah, that's part of what I'm excited for. I'd be excited about for this side project that I'm working on, and Actually, all right, here I'm gonna join in the whatever with stuff, and just to see how they look in comparison. So yeah, look, this is the so now we have the two characters here. This new one that just entered is the very basic starting character. I think he has literally 0 upgrades. Yeah, and so this is our slightly more seasoned adventurer. So I don't know, that's kind of cool. We've there's now a noticeable difference between I mean there has been for a little while, but there's a distinct difference because literally the only thing shared between these two characters is their face. They're otherwise completely changed. So all right, so how does it, what are, so okay, so full pack, long gloves, pointed cap, boots, feathered cap. All right, I think we're gonna get familiar now. We're gonna get familiar. What I mean by that is am I using this phrase, or am I using the term familiar correctly? Like, you know those things that wizards have, that are how like a little owl follows around wizards and stuff. A demon supposedly attending and obeying a witch. Oh, that's not what I meant. A close friend or associate. Oh, that's funny. Maybe I shouldn't call it familiar. Because basically what I mean is like a pet, or just like a little companion. A demon? I didn't know it was demonic in origin. That's whatever. Oh, often said to assume the form of an animal. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because I was just thinking, I didn't know. Wow, that's okay. No, I was just picturing the animal. I wasn't picturing like anything more sinister than that. So, yeah, whatever. I'll just leave it as familiar. I mean, it's arbitrary. It doesn't actually show up anywhere in the game. It's just something that you get along the way. So, actually, I might drop the familiar back a few. Maybe I get the familiar before you get the feather, actually, for no particular reason. Yeah. All right. So it'll actually be here that you get it, and I think it'll just be like a mouse or something. It'll be something very simple. Just a little friend to follow you along. So yeah. So let's where's my, oh, I had my my mouse wasn't moving because I had my tablet close, or my stylus close to the tablet, too close. Alright, so we have the familiar layer. The familiar is basically just going to exist on this layer. And so, yeah, your first familiar is just going to be little petite mouse to follow you around. So, actually, I guess it'll be similar to the, oh, yeah, I don't know why the sampling tool defaults to layer. I don't know, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but the sampling tool in the image is way more useful for me, personally. Alright, so it's just going to be a little mouse. It's not actually going to be tinged blue, actually, now that I think about it. It's going to be pretty gray. Well, actually, I guess, oh wow. Maybe it'll have like, should it have slightly cool tones? Yeah, I guess it'll have slightly cool tone to it a slightly cool tone to its fur. And then it'll have like a slightly warmer tone to its like face, or however I render its features. Doop-a-doop. So, wait, is this might not be sitting on the ground plane. Oh, because it will be important for it to sit on the ground plane. Yeah, this is definitely floating above the ground plane. Yeah, alright, sorry, just thinking. Oh. Yeah, we'll have to shade this. We'll have to shade the little guy quite noticeably, because it just occurred to me, like, sometimes the path is a light gray color. So this little guy will blend in very, very well with with the path, unless we're careful about that. So that's way too big for the mouse's tail. Also, I should be doing this as pixel art at this point. Like, I'm basically like just doing pixel art, but not using pixel tools to do it. Basically, is what's happening at this point. That's not what a mouse looks like. That's more like what a computer mouse looks like. Let's look at mice. I always like half draw something before I admit that I don't know what it looks like and I have to go look it up. All right, yeah. So the tail isn't actually even so big. It's more of a neutral tone. All right, so drop some of the saturation out. And since I'm not gonna, it's basically like 1 pixel width, so I can't actually, I'll have to choose a mid-tone for it because I can't actually shade it, not effectively. Whoops, eraser tool. Alright, let's actually drop it down slightly more. Alright, alright. This is a mouse's tail. It's slightly disconnected. Yeah. Whatever. Why did I even bother looking at the picture and then just like ignore it completely? Yeah, no, that's what I didn't change, is that the tail emanates not from like the upper butt. But like basically from the ground. I remember noticing that, and then I just redrew it with complete disregard for that. Maybe I should just do it as pixel art. No, I can't really, because it needs to be needs to keep that like slightly shaded manner. So yeah, I guess it will start lower and like move slightly higher. I guess that's how that will go. Yeah, that's actually too long. Yeah, something more like that. Alright, and like I said, I need some shading. Just because I can't shade the tail, I do still need to shade the little guy himself. So I need a much darker value for like the outline. I basically have to outline it, because otherwise it'll disappear on some surfaces. But it's not going to be that dramatic. Face. Remember when I said he was going to have a face? I think that was a slight exaggeration. Um, wait, what? Why are the sprite's edges transparent and not sharp? Because I'm not doing pixel art. I swear, I'm not doing pixel art. I swear to you. I swear. I swear I'm not doing pixel art. I swear to you, I'm not doing pixel art. I keep telling myself I'm not doing pixel art. The statement is becoming less true over time, and yet I stand by that assertion that I'm not doing pixel art. Whoops. Whoops. What am I doing? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, they're hugging. It's adorable. Yeah, originally I was gonna do pixel art, or like, at the outset, I was like, I should do pixel art. But then, like, I really quickly discovered, like, I cannot do pixel art. I cannot for the life of myself do pixel art. So, oh yeah, I need eyes, I think. And I don't think this is gonna sell without eyes. And yes, of course, the affordance for the eye is exactly 1 pixel, but whatever. I'm still not doing pixel art. I insist I'm not doing pixel art. Alright, where is it going with this? Yeah, I mean, their eyes are quite dark, so... Nope, not like that. That's cute, though. Oops. Aw, Hypermuffin. Oh, we got a new follower. Cominiac, welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Welcome. Was it the super cute mouse? Was it like you just saw this mouse and you're like, oh, I gotta follow that. I gotta get in on that action. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn off my mic for just 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, I just, I sure... No, I can't even say it. I was gonna say, I assure you I'm usually quite ethical in my programming, but I was definitely hacking up something right there. No, I'm sorry, that was against my better judgment. Alright, I keep wanting to put, like, the other eye right there, but it's just not. I definitely can't. At least not like that. Maybe if I just soften it. If I just make it... No, I still can't do that. Hold on, what if I make the little fur ball rounder a little bit? A little rounder. No, that doesn't help. I just can't make that eye like that. Wait, hold on. Go back. No, the second eye has to be implied. There will be no explicit appearance of either the eye. And I just want to make a little button nose, if I can. Kind of like that, maybe. Wait, what if it was down here? This mouse might be a little too indistinct. Mice do have noses, though. Oh, they have ears, too. I don't know if I'm gonna be... I could... Huh. Alright. We have our work cut out for us. Because I kind of want to render an ear, too. What if I just did like that for the nose, and like... Yeah, his nose is pointed slightly upwards because he's kind of like looking up at you, I guess. Because he's very clearly following you, I guess is the idea there. So can I do an ear? Or what if I, yeah, wait, I can do that, like, sort of thing for an ear. I could do this sort of thing here. And I could, this might be the other ear. kinda. Or would it look better here? Maybe that's the other ear. But then actually, I guess maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know. Come here, Katie. Hey! Wow. Alright. Cool. Wow, that's especially impressive because I am really good at mispronouncing things. I think I just have a knack for it. I actually take mispronunciation requests, so if you want to hear me mispronounce anything, feel free to ask in chat, and I can give a shot at mispronouncing most things. I can mispronounce most things. I don't mean to brag, but it's kind of a skill or a gift, however you want to describe it. All right, this is your. I think this is your mouse friend, but he does need 2 frames of animation because oh, I know what I'm gonna do for the 2 frames of animation. Probably. I think I know what I'm gonna do for the 2 frames of animation. Excuse me. Alright, so this is the familiar. Probably. Yeah, that's fine. Just a little mouse friend. Alright, so I can get the... Oh yeah, I should do the other frame. No, the other frame isn't gonna increase the bounding sphere at all. So the bounding sphere. The bounding box, how are you at spelling? We could play like telephone, where like you say you put in a word, I'll mispronounce it, and then you misspell the mispronunciation, and then I'll mispronounce the misspelling, and all right, new. Oh yeah, what are the coordinates? 2550 is a much easier thing. All right, so 1992. Huh? How about that? All right. Oh yeah, so equipment. All right, so I do have a folder familiar. So new folder for, what did I call it? Mouse, I think. Just mouse, right? That's what I called it, right? Yeah, mouse. New text stack. Data.text. So yeah, what were the dimensions? 1992. So this is going to be easier because 19 minus 25 is -6. Ooh, last time I tried to lead with a negative sign in a doc, it didn't work. Hopefully this will work. -6. 92 minus 50 is 42. That is some easy arithmetic right there. I mean, most arithmetic is easy, but I'm not a good arithmetician. All right, 15.5. There we go. All right, save that. All right, and then these I don't need anymore. File new. Okay, paste. And this is our familiar file. Save as hands. No, equip familiar mouse 0. Right, because this draws on the top layer. So 0. Yes. Look how tiny it is. Alright. And then, oh yeah, and then so the other frame of animation is going to be this, I think. I don't know if it's going to animate up or down. Or like, so basically the other frame of animation is copy, new layer, delete, wait, oh no, don't delete from the new layer, delete from this layer. Delete, then on the new layer, paste, and then layer flip vertical. No, not like that. But I think, yeah, it might be like that. So hopefully it'll just like, oh, okay. All right, this one starts easy. I think I can do the first part of this one. Barbitatu? Barbitatu? Is that it? Deselect. Yeah. All right. So I think this is the other frame of our mouse animation. We'll see how that looks. So file, save as. So this will be frame 1. Ooh, I'm using odd numbers. I think this is literally the first thing that I'm actually doing a frame of animation for. Some of them. Oh no, I had to do the frames of animation for the legs because the legs. Yeah. All right. Let's see how this goes. Did I save this? Or I saved that, right? But did I save? Did I save this? Yeah. Save. All right. So now when I restart the script, our friend should have a little mouse following around. Friend of a friend. Technically he does. Wow, that's not very noticeable. I should probably bump up the size. I wanted to start small because this was like your first familiar, but I think I might have underdone it in terms of sizing. Hold on, I'm gonna open up the stream on my other monitor because like it always looks different, like in context as well. Actually, no, you know what? Instead of doing that, I'm just gonna full screen this. So sorry, it's what you're seeing right now is probably very pink and very weird, but I'm able to see something more realistic as to the. Actually, I don't like the pink background. Hold on, I'm gonna make the background not pink. I think it's gonna pick a random gray color now instead. Whatever, that's fine. Sorry, that just amused me very much. Uh oh. I don't know what's happening there. I'll stop doing that. Alright, so how does this mouse actually look? Yeah, that's like not noticeable. That's like just not visible. Yes, I'm writing in Alright, maybe a bar potato. That'll be one of the familiars that you get later on in the game. So this game is written in Python. Yeah, that mouse is just not even there. It's just like there's basically like no mouse. I totally underdid it. What? I keep getting hung up on like something vaguely resembling like realism, and I forget about like. Well, I don't really do art. Like art is not like art is not why I make games. Like I do sometimes have fun with it, but no, like the reason I got into making games is because I like making games. The reason I'm making this art is just because games tend to have art. Actually, hold on. I'm not gonna go full screen again, but now I was just looking. I think it looks a little weird that the stick is shaded the way it is. I think it should be a little dimmer at the bottom. I might change that at some point, but it's not urgent, so I don't really need to do that right now. I think I was just noticing it because I was looking down at the mouse and down at this general there. All right, so so maybe we shouldn't start with a mouse. Maybe we should start with something a little bigger than a mouse, like a bigger mouse. Excuse me. Maybe I'll call it a mouse, but it'll just be like a generic, like, fantastic type character type thing. Yeah, ASCII. That's one way around it. This game almost was just text only at some point. I almost just went text only with this game, but that didn't really do it for me. Like it didn't feel special. I didn't like it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think I think it's just gonna be like an indistinct like rodent. A pig would be a cool pet, and I'm trying to. And like I do intend to give away cool pets at some point, but like this is the first one, and so it's supposed to be like not thoroughly impressive. And I think rodents are just they're at least what I think of when I think of something that a pet that's not, it's like a starter pet. Like when a lot of people's first pet is like a hamster or something. So maybe it'll be more like a hamster. I don't know. Either way, let's give this another shot. Actually, wait, I just get rid of the hands. Actually, no, you know what? I don't need a new layer for this. I'll just work with the same layer. I'll just move the mouse up into space. Whoops, move it into space. And then draw, yeah, that way I can color sample over it. Alright. Because, yeah, I think some of it was okay. It's just, I just made it way too small. So let's use a bigger brush for one thing. So, yeah, pig is a good idea for a pet. It's probably a bit weeaboo of me, but I used to watch Naruto, and there's a character in that show who had a pet pig, which was adorable. And she was also a really cool character. So, yeah. Pigs are cool pets. Too cool. Too cool for school. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when I'm working on art, and by sometimes I mean fairly often when I'm working on art, I literally don't know what to be saying. Like my brain is just not good at coming up with stuff to be saying when working on art. So I will fairly often say just dumb things, as you might notice. People who are newer to the stream might not be aware of my penchant for doing that yet, so fair warning. It's weird. Like I've gotten to the point where I don't literally just stop talking when I'm working on art. It used to be if I was working on art, I would just all of a sudden I would realize, wait, I haven't said anything for the past minute or so. And I'm getting better at not just going completely silent, but I'm definitely not good at narrating what I'm saying. So I don't know. I'm trying to see whether I should make distinct limbs on this character, or whether the character should just be more more just a round shape. Before we didn't have that level of we literally couldn't make the character have limbs because there just wasn't that level of detail. We could barely even render the tail. But we do have a little more affordance now, and I'm not sure if it's quite enough or how that's going to work out exactly. But I guess we will find out. I should do the facial features and stuff. Because last time I left those towards the end, and I wasn't sure what to do with that. That's not right. Hold on, I'll do the ears first. Why did I make that weird chirping noise? Alright, so ears, and then, oops, wrong tool. Dropper tool. Nose. Eyes. Where do the eyes go? I guess there, and there, hypothetically. This is not done. This is still a work in progress, as you might be able to guess. So, yeah, the eye in the back, you definitely can't see it as well. So, whoops, wrong tool. So, it really can't be that dark, because it's doing the same thing that it was doing before, where it's just got, it just looked like, it looked like a fish or something, or a flounder, with just a weird eye, stuck on the side. And I definitely can't do that. Alright, maybe I overdid it a little bit with the puffiness. Maybe Doesn't have to be quite as puffy. That's something, kinda. It's reminiscent of something. Yeah, actually, let's bring the ear up slightly. If you look directly at what I'm working on, it probably looks like a smudgy mess, because I don't actually look directly at what I'm working on when I'm drawing. I kind of like look near what I'm working on, because I'm really far zoomed in right now. So if you looked right at it, you'd see what, like, oh yeah, ears are kind of like pinkish on the inside. Mouse ears are. So yeah, if you look right at it, you just see like the boxy like square shapes or whatever. So I tend to look like near it, so that way I can see like, I don't know. I should wait until I'm actually like doing something good before I like try and sound smart about what I'm doing. Because right now I'm just like making a mess and like trying to sound smart. But oh wait, I know. I should be doing the ear by shading, not by like outline, kinda. Hey, Connor Rents. If I took a couple steps backwards, I'd fall into this beautiful body of water right here. I'm literally right on the edge of it. I have my spaceship parked right nearby, and I was just like, that's just too beautiful. I just have to work right here, right next to this this beautiful sunset. I might go for a swim later. But right now I have important business. Whoops, what am I doing? Oh, whoops, yeah, no, that's not the right tool. That's not the dropper tool. Right, wait, that's slightly better. Yeah, totally. 100% truthful. Not at all a blatant lie. I might just have to admit that I don't know how to draw mice. Like, I might just have to admit that to myself. That might save me a lot of time here. A lot of time and energy. Wait, alright, how does this go? So that's like, alright, that's like, yeah. So this is like the other leg. There we go. That's not necessary. This is starting to look slightly like a cross between a mouse and a wolverine or something. Like some sort of like bigger creature. But I mean, I am making like a bigger mouse, so I guess that's to be expected somewhat. Alright, let's not make it too gargantuan. And then, yeah, also the shading for the leg, kinda, sorta, maybe. I need a midtone. Kinda like that. Nah, that's too much. Especially back here. I don't know. Yeah, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's look at more mice. Wait, let's zoom out to see if this is even a better scale. That might be a slightly better scale. Like there's now stands a slim chance that you actually notice that there is a mouse following you around now at this point. So that's good. I might instead of going light gray, I might go like a lighter. Or instead of going like this light gray, I might go even lighter gray, just for more contrasts. So, yeah, how would that look if we did, oops, if we did something like that. And then I guess we would want to use it for the ear and stuff too. And do it for the cheek. Speaking of which, why is the cheek so dark? Oh, that's better. Kinda. Why is this part so dark? Because I forgot to color it in, apparently. Wow, it looks a little bit like a possum now. Does it? It looks to me a little bit like a possum. How did that happen? Maybe the nose is too big? Maybe I need to bring down the nose a little bit. Oh, cool. What type of game are you making, Connor? How am I supposed to resolve this nose? Maybe there's just not supposed to. Maybe the face is too big now. Oh, but that lost a lot. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. I don't know. That's not an improvement. Hold on, let's go back. Where did that go, Rye? So that looks okay. Does it? Or did it look better before? Oh, whiskers. Maybe that's what's missing. Maybe that's what... Maybe I got rid of some of the lines that represented whiskers. Oops, no, not that far. Or maybe I just have to bring back the ears. Like the other ear. Maybe that's what's missing. I don't know. This isn't unsalvageable. Like, I'm not getting the urge to, like, start over. So that's good. That's good. Let's make this, let's make the ear slightly more noticeable in terms of, like, saturation. And maybe in terms of value, too. No, that's too close for the ear. The ear actually should be like, oh yeah, that's better. Probably. So then, oh, why is this even dark? That should be light, right? Yeah. This should probably be lighter too. Not doing pixel art. Just because I'm working pixel by pixel doesn't mean I'm doing pixel art. I'm not doing pixel art, you guys. I swear I'm not doing pixel art. This is looking adequate. I'm gonna say this is looking entirely adequate. That's what I'm gonna say about this. That's the high praise I'm going to dole onto this. Wait, did it look better before? Yeah, no, it's probably better like that. Probably. Alright, wait, let's get mice again. Oh, I know one thing that's wrong. Is the shading is way too sharp back here. Like, that's way too dark. Like, things in this scene are lit from like the upper left side, so it's like, yeah, this here is way too dark still. This should be, yeah. That, yeah. And then I guess actually it should be a little bit darker up here, technically. Like, these pixels should be darker. Yeah. I think that's how, I think that's a better interpretation of how lighting works in this scene. And some of these lower pixels can be darker too. Yeah, cool. I think it's actually starting to like look like a thing. Oh, and I guess mice feet are also this reddish color kinda, or this pinkish tone. So I guess if this is their feet, then it should also be more the pinkish tone. Oh, and if I'm gonna animate this, I guess I technically should animate the mouse's stride. Kind of. It might look funny if it looks, if like, because like the mouse will still only have like 2 frames of animation like everyone else, so it might look like that the mouse is like just taking big giant steps, but I guess we'll find out. So if I'm gonna animate the mouse's stride, then I think the way bipedal creatures move is like they go together apart, like on either side. So like on left side they like have like together apart, or on left side they're together, while on right side they're apart, and then vice versa. Like I'm pretty sure that's how they move. So I think if this mouse, if its hind leg is forward, let's try and move its hind leg forward a pixel. So let's say its hind leg moves to here. Wait, hold on. Why did I erase that? So if its hind leg moves forward, then at the same time its front leg would move back a little bit more. So we can pull this back a little bit. Actually, I guess this is the, I don't know, whatever, hold on. So let's maybe something like that. And actually, I guess if the front paws are going forwards, then maybe we actually see the other side's front paw coming out. A little bit. I don't know if this part's working. I might go back on this part. I might not actually try and get this level of like animation for the mouse's like stride. Actually, let's look at mouse move around. Oh, sorry. I wasn't like reading on chat. I got distracted. Oh, cool. Oh, that sounds like a cool game, Connor. Yeah, sorry if I asked you what type of game you're making, and then I got distracted and I did not read chat. But yeah, all right, cool. I like games like that. Like what platform is it for? Like, is it gonna be like a mobile game, or like a computer game, or like? Because I was gonna say I like games like that you can play in like browser, because like I'll play a game like that in a browser for sure. What am I looking up? Oh yeah, video. Mice running or walking, I guess, actually. No, I guess you'd have to be running to catch up, but whatever. I think mice only have like one stride, really. Wait, Walking Mice Season 1, Episode 1? I don't know what that means. Whoops, I probably shouldn't be showing advertisements on the stream. Don't mind me. Can I skip the advertisement yet? No, can't do that yet. Yeah, I was starting to draw like the mouse walking, and I was realizing that walk backwards? What the heck? What? No, just show them walking forwards. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. All right, so they kind of keep themselves. They kind of keep themselves up a little bit. Hold on, wait, you're walking too fast, mice. I can't. All right, keep doing it. Keep doing the walking thing. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I guess actually what I was doing was not so bad. Uh. Oh, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong with what I'm doing. I keep making their elbows touch the ground, which is not right. Uh. So. What development tools are you using? Because like, I don't know anything about HTML either. So but like the cool thing about the tools that I use is that I basically just say like build for web, and it just like it makes a web version for me. So I mean, I'm using Unity, which right now Unity builds for web using like the Unity player, which is not bad, but not a lot of people have it. I apparently at some point in the future, like Unity is going to build for HTML5 or like what is it, like WebGL or something like that. Which would be kind of nice. Oh, Unity 5 maybe. Yeah. I don't know. That seems like a cool feature. Because I think that means you don't need the, people don't need the, yeah. People, what? You don't need the Unity player, I think. Yeah, without requiring the plugin. So that's cool. So I'm looking forward to that. When is Unity 5 coming out? I mean, I don't actually care about Unity 5, but I do care about that feature. I'm looking forward to that feature. Anyways, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, most of, or like a lot of, we were looking at, what is it, HTML5, 5, game dev. I forget what, maybe, I forget what it was. We were looking at something the other day, and one of the viewers pointed out that like most of what is on the web right now, or like most of what people are doing with HTML5 right now, is there's like Java involved at some point. Like it's mostly written in JavaScript. So, I mean, it sounds like you're on the right track. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of like figuring out the how of it. But I don't know. I always like this. I always like whenever I start a project, my first thought is like, how can I get this on the web? Because like, I don't know, that's just who I am as like a gamer. So let's get rid of that for a second. And so what if the hind leg was like, would this work? What if we like basically inverted it? Would that look weird? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, so maybe I don't actually even do that part at all. Maybe that, and then not even. Or maybe a little bit of that. Not that much. Maybe just a little bit. Ugh. It's not. Pixel art. I'm not doing pixel art. I'm not doing pixel art. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to do this way. So maybe not that. Maybe just like not that. That looks okay for one of the frames of animation. Alright, and I can actually move this over to the other file now. Sorry. After not looking at it for a minute, it's just hilarious now. It is hilarious to me. Alright, so the next frame of animation will also fit within this frame, so I don't have to... So I can use these... oh yeah, so I have to change the data file. Oh, actually, the other thing I think I want to do is I actually want to move the mouse a little bit closer to the adventurer. So he's not like underfoot, but he's like very close. Close behind. Yeah, I think that's right. All right, so yeah, so what are the new things? Oh, cool. Yeah, games with good animation are cool. I might make a game with good animation at some point. Oh, well, just one quick thing, Hypermuffin. Please don't try and work around the chat filter. I put the chat filter in here for a reason, and I would appreciate if you would respect it. But wait, what are you saying? Your left earbud is dead forever. Oh, that sucks. One bad earbud spoils both of them, I guess. Alright, paste, wait, what? Copy, paste, yes, expand canvas. Alright, oh yeah, but then, wait, hold on, save as 0, yeah, I have to change the data file. I said it a few times, I just haven't actually done it yet. Alright, for all I know, this mouse might still be too small, but whatever. Alright, so, yeah, projects, journey, evolved, equipment, familiar, mouse, datas. Alright, so what is it now? Oh, okay, 1589. I know! You're working around the chat. The chat filter's there because you're not supposed to use those words. So if you use like an iconic representation of those words, that's not any better. I'm not asking for much. What I'm asking is, you just don't use those words. Otherwise, because if people are going to do that, I can't put the chat on screen, and I like having the chat on screen. So, I mean, I guess chat on screen is less important now that there's actually, like, theater mode. But I also export these videos to YouTube, so, like, if I like, I don't read everything everyone says in chat, but I respond to it. And so in order to keep that context, I keep chat on screen, but in order to keep chat on screen... Alright, yeah. Thank you very much for understanding. What was I doing? Oh yeah, right. Data. So 1589. So 15 minus 25 is negative 10, and 89 minus 50 is 39. And then also the size is different. The size is now 21 by 8. 21 by 8. Save that. Oh, okay, yes, of course. Thank you, Hypermuffin. Thank you for clarifying on that point. Oh, shucks. Gosh darn. Alright, so yeah, right. So this is the first frame. This is the first frame of animation, and then the second one, save as 1. The second one is going to be a bit different, just slightly different. So the first thing is, I think I'm going to flip the tail around again. Although I'll have to do it a little bit differently this time. So copy, new layer, paste. Oh, delete from the old layer. deselect layer, flip vertical. Not like that though. Oops. Wrong tool. Move this back down. Huh. How do I want to do this? Let's open both of them. Is that good? No, that looks weird. So let's move it down another click. Oh, we'll have to attach. We'll have to reattach it to the butt. Excuse me. But yeah, I think that's more how I want it to shift. Actually, maybe I'll just redraw it. Or actually, you know what? Excuse me. Just like maybe I'll just like move this up. Maybe that's fine. I don't know. Maybe I should go back to how it was before. When I was like shifted up. Maybe this is better. I mean, I can refine it, but yeah. Yeah, so this is I've been calling it like side quest kind of. It's supposed to be like a game that plays alongside the stream. So actually like the reason that the visuals are like showing on the bottom of the screen there is that that's like where the visuals actually are going to go. Right now the game is running in like, or the event system is like kind of like spamming this other chat channel where if you want to see like roughly how the event system works, this is the automated event system. It's not the manual event system. The manual event system is actually like the core of the game. But yeah, so in this other chat channel you can see it's basically just like various encounters, like if you tune into the yeah, you can't do this on mobile. I mean, yeah, it's like tricky on mobile. So if you're on mobile, I apologize, and it's probably not going to work out very well for you. But like if you can go to this chat channel, you'll see like JourneyBot is like that's the administrator of the game, but he's like a giant boulder blocks the path. Will you push it? Well, that's a bad example. A riot breaks out in the middle of town square. Will you shout for justice, subdue the rabble-rousers, or cower in fear? So basically, the way the events work is that so like the premise of the game is that like we're all one band of adventurers like going on like some grand quest, and so these we stumble across like these like various incidents, like for example this riot where yeah, so the tags that show up on the screen down there are like basically like what are the available actions for the given events. They're also indicated in the text of the event, and so you yeah, it's like a text adventure. It's kind of like a multi-user dungeon because like we're all in the same text adventure together, and then so like the events that you see in this other chat channel, those are the automated events that just happen when I'm not paying attention. But I'm kind of like the game master because the real crux of the game is supposed to be this. Well, I have it deactivated right now, but I have like a control panel where I can change the course of the game. And so it's supposed to be a bit like tabletop role playing, where like, you know, it's kind of like it's very narrative driven, and then I kind of make up like I'm, you know, like the adventure can take us like basically anywhere, and so the event system is I have this control panel where I can basically do anything. Like I can send us wherever we feel like going, or wherever I feel like sending us, and so it's just supposed to be like a little accompaniment to the stream. Did I already say that eventually it'll happen in this chat channel too? Like it's only in that other chat channel because of oh, thank you. It's only in that other chat channel because it's really spammy right now and I'm just testing it out. But yeah, once it's good, as soon as Monday, I might even bring it over to this channel on tomorrow. I might tomorrow, like if I'm happy with like the art that I produced today, I might, instead of making art tomorrow, I might hey, Piggy Games 55, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, instead of making more art tomorrow, I might or maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll bring it over to this channel and then work on art while we give the game like a test run and see see how it goes. I won't be surprised if there are like a ton of bugs and like crashes once like people actually, hey, we got a new follower, Connor Rents, thank you. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Yeah, so if you tune in tomorrow, you might see this this train wreck pull out of the station or something. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen the first time I try and use it, but we'll find out soon, I guess. Alright, so if the tail does that, is it still on the ground plane, or is it like kind of like off the ground plane? I guess is like what I'm wondering now. I feel like it basically should probably be more like I mean, maybe I should just like redraw it, but like the gist of it should be more like that, I think. More like that. Not exactly like that, but more like that. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Deselect. So actually, yeah, maybe, wait. I don't know, maybe that's even fine. It's going to be a very subtle effect. I'm going to pretend that that's fine for now. I mean, I'll bridge this little point where there's like a odd pixel missing, but other than that, that's probably fine. Alright, so defeat is the other thing. Defeat. The agony of defeat. Or something that nerds don't, that like non-nerds say. Oh, I'm working on the wrong layer. So, oh, same thing as last time. I think alright, yeah, so actually, maybe I'll just switch these around. So, like, basically, like, now this goes up here, and, like, this goes, wait, hold on. Let's keep all the pixels. All of the pixels deselect. So these ones go up here. Not all the way up there, but like these ones go more like this way, and then these ones go more like that. Yeah, except, hold on. Let's widen these even further. Yeah, I mean, I could kill you if I wanted to. Like, if I felt like being spiteful, I could kill your character. If I felt like it. You'd have to piss me off in order to do that. Actually, oh, Piggy Games, sorry. How's it going? Welcome. Is that a question? Hello? Yes, in fact, hello. Yeah, if I ban a person from the channel, I'll probably also delete their character, because I'm a spiteful person sometimes. If like I do this for a number of reasons, but yeah, no, some people roll in here and just have like a terrible attitude, and like they act as if I owe them something, and it's like, you know what, the only thing I owe a person like that is the ban hammer. A swift strike from the ban hammer is all I owe that a person like that. So all right. But yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. I guess, yeah, that's how you lose. You lose by angering the game master, such to the point that the game master just gives you the boot. But so yeah, basically the way your progress is tracked through the game is through experience. So like the things that we're working on now, like this giant list that I've been referencing time and again, is like this is the progression through the game. So like you start you start very basic. Hold on, wait. Are both of the or is my character in the game? Because my character is very basic. Yeah, my character is this one here. Oh, look, you got a stick. The stick is the first level up that you get, or the first implement that you get. So like this other character is much more advanced. This other character that you see has like a number of upgrades. So like as you participate in events, you gain experience points, and as you gain experience points, you level up, and you get cool stuff. So there you can definitely do better or worse at the game. But in terms of like, yeah, I guess the only real way to lose is like what we talked about, is to get kicked out. Yeah. Actually, I guess since like today and tomorrow are basically like the last days to get them. Yes, yeah, we're all, yeah, right. Yeah, so, yes, that is an important point. Yeah, right, so, there's only 2 people in that chat channel right now. It's just me and JourneyBot himself. So, for one thing, it's kind of funny, but JourneyBot himself is a character in the game. So the customization, not really. Your character changes over time, but you don't make decisions. And the reason for that is that, like, not yet. I do want to add in that feature. I don't have the exact perfect solution for it yet, and no, I don't even have like a good solution for it yet. So once I get a good solution, and once I feel like putting in all that extra work, then I probably will. But for this first version of the game, your character will be distinct and different from the other characters, but you don't like, there's no like character editor, because like so the main reason for that is that everything is done through chat, and it would get so spammy. It would get so spammy so fast if everyone was like, you know, action command equip like helm, action command equip like blah blah blah. It was just like, it'd just be all like all this junk, and like I don't want that. So I want to put in character customization, but it's not going to work like that. And I make solutions. I make solutions all the time. That's like all I do. Like the only reason I'm doing this art is because I need a visual representation of all these solutions that I've made. What was it doing? Oh, I was drawing mouse legs. Little mouse legs. So it'll basically be like this. It'll be roughly like this. Although I guess actually I can move this 1 pixel forward. It's like, yeah. Here our little mouse will walk along with you. Although, let's clean up some of these pixels. Deselect. Oh yeah, and also get rid of this one. Because on this step, yeah, there you go. So you can get rid of that too, I think. Actually not 100%. Yeah. This is a little mouse friend. Alright, so save these. Smoosh the files, smoosh the layers together. Save this. Yeah. Alright, now let's rerun the script and see if that doesn't look better. Excuse me. Alright, that's noticeable. That is in fact visible. Oh, I forgot about the back foot. So our little mouse friend is getting kicked a little bit, I think. Because I lined it up with the front foot. Or I lined it up with one of the... Yeah, okay, so I need to slide the mouse back a little bit, but that should be easy enough. That's another thing that I'll have to keep in mind, is because like the character's pace like widens and narrows a little bit, and I did it with the narrower pace, but yeah, now it just looks like the mouse keeps getting like kicked in the face. Alright, so I want to fix that. And it does kind of look like an opossum. But whatever. It looks a little bit like an opossum. Oh, and then the other thing that it just occurred to me is that I want this ear to be a little bit less bright. Like just a little, let it fall into the background just slightly. But not this. I'm not doing pixel art. I'm not doing pixel art. This is not pixel art. This is not pixel art. I swear to you, it's not pixel art. I'm editing one pixel at a time, but not because it's pixel art.